Today, you know the deal though. I'm making a vlog about, well, I am doing car stuff. It's just not this car right here. The Challenger, I feel like I'm kind of where I'm going to be with it for the time being. I mean, there's other stuff to come with it that I want to do. That's obvious. I'm not stopping right here. There's other things to do with the build eventually, but it's just quite a few hours of overtime away. No, I'm going to be doing stuff with this car, the little car, the Versa. I'm going to be working on it today. It has a few things going on here, but nothing super serious in like a mechanical way. You'll see right here, a tire's not supposed to look like that, not that flat. Look, we have pretty much all the fucking traction, but it's a front wheel drive car, so it's not going to be launching like that anyway, even if you were going for that. So that tire above all of the other ones need air. Now the reason that I'm focusing so hard on getting this all done is, well, I mean, for one, it is a perfectly well running vehicle, should not be put to waste, should be driven some. So it's going to be driven some. But there's a reason why it's going to be driven more now than it has been. Which brings me to my next subject matter. The reason that this is such a heavy focus for me right now is because it is going to be used a lot more. It's going to be used a lot more than it has been lately because I'm moving to First. So I won't be carpooling my friend and my mom to work anymore. It's not, as gas friendly, I guess, in some ways, but I have to do this. The reason I say I have to do this, the reason I have to do this shift is because I don't have, as it stands now, any daylight hours to get anything done in. I have to take vacation days off to get simple, life things done sometimes even. So it's not really good for me time frame wise anymore to be on second. It was good at the time when I took it, but things have changed with the plant's time scheduling since then, and honestly, just altogether, it eats up all of my daylight hours that I would otherwise be able to go to a track day for or do something on my car. No, I have to wait for the weekends, which may not necessarily happen because I work in a heavy overtime sort of environment. Now, anyone out there who works heavy overtime, you know what I'm talking about, 60, 70 plus hours a week. And, I'm sure that's cute and adorable to some of you all, but I salute you too. But there's a difference between a passionate work and just work. You see, if you work more than 80 hours on something you're passionate about, it doesn't really feel like work. But that's a whole philosophy thing, and we've all heard the philosophy a million times, I'm sure. So, and that is that if you do something you enjoy, you don't work a day in your life. So, that said, I need to get this underway so that way they have a nice put together ride to work for a little while now. I have a feeling that this tire probably actually needs to be replaced, but we'll work on that eventually. For right now, this is what we can do. And we'll see from there if it starts going flat more. If it does, we'll put a spare on it. We'll get some, fresh tires, and it'll be all nice and hooked up. It'll be the nice little 4-cylinder beast that it is. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm just wanting to open up my daylight hours to get, interesting things done and make more vlogs for the channel because I can't do that really realistically in the hours that I get off of work now, and I don't have many weekends to work on it anymore either, as I said, because of all the overtime. So this just opens up a whole new level of freedom, and we'll see how that affects my channel going forward. So prepare yourselves for at least a few more videos than has been. And just like that, you can tell a big difference between what it was and what it is now. I mean, it's not eating the ground, absolutely eating the ground anymore. Also, you'll all probably realize that the quality looks a little bit different this time. That's because I'm also wanting to take to another different thing going forwards here with the vlog, and that is where humanly possible, I want to use the big camera here, the DSLR. I have a Sony A77, which it really barely sees any use, but the few times in my vlog that I have used it, I've seen some pretty amazing shots. I mean, even if they are simple kind of nothing shots sometimes. But I have this camera and I might as well use it, is one mindset. Two, it is an overall better quality than the GoPro. It's a lot clunkier, a lot bigger, and not always the most practical or even possible thing to use. Can't mount it on the side of a car and expect it to stay there, you know. It's not, that's what my GoPro's for, little compact things like that. When I'm just, you know, riding along in the car, GoPro is stepping up the game. Right now I only have the Hero like 5 Black, so I'm already 2 generations behind, but it does what I need it to do in a compact little size. And before that I had the little cube one. I lost it somewhere. I don't know what ever happened to it. I guess it got mixed up in like a bag of trash or something, got thrown out. So no telling there. Any number of things could have happened to the little square GoPro, but that's fine, because I mean, I hate it because that's you know, like $200 gone or whatever, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Like, it's a loss, and I just have to eat it. You know what I mean? So, as terrible as my first vlog looks, because there was I didn't know a lot about the cameras, and I was just trying to get the footage without having the cameras set up or, you know, any of the settings right. So it was all orange footage here, shitty grainy footage here, and eventually I got it straightened out, and it, you know, started to look better. But as technically wrong as a lot of things were in my first vlog, the cinematic aspects, I still love the cinematic aspects that I at least tried to put into it. The whole intro to it, tying my shoes, there's like this music, it's kind of slow, it builds up, it ramps up. The technical execution of the vlog itself was there. The technical execution of the photography, the videography, was not there. But again, it's part of the whole learning experience. I was just learning how to use a GoPro then. I was still learning how to use my GoPro. This one, also, while I'm at it, is going to be where I catch up on some of the things with the car that I have not talked to you all about yet. Now, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to showcase this on camera, but I haven't said anything about it yet on the vlog, and that's just kind of been a missing chapter of things that I've done to the car. But I do in fact have street legal tint on the windows now. You'll see right here. You can see the edge of it. You can see the difference between, like, right there's like the front windshield. It's all foggy right now, but that's the front windshield, and there's the tint. So you can see the difference between the tint and this regular window. And it is legal. It doesn't look like it on camera at all. So everything's kind of dark, I admit. But yeah, that's one thing to catch you all up on, is the fact that you do have tint on the Challenger windows now. So that's a good thing. It has helped, you know, kind of cut down on some sunlight coming in. There are some circumstances where I can't imagine what the sun would have been like without the tint, because it was still kind of blinding through it. And I have no real need to go to limousine tint. There's just no reason to attract that kind of attention from law officers just to have super dark tint. I mean, great, it blocks out sunlight and stuff, but at nighttime it'd just be an absolute horror. And I feel like this is fine. This works out just fine. Plus, it does help keep the internals of the car, you know, the inside here, a lot cooler on hot days. It does what I need of tint. Plus, it does give a slightly better aesthetic to the car as a whole. When I got the thing back from MXA Motorsports, they did a fantastic job, by the way. Still running like a charm. It's a beast. It sounds awesome. It really does. It doesn't, like on video, it does not do it justice. It's still not, you know, drag car loud or anything, but there's, for a car with no drone at highway speeds and stuff, it sounds damn good on the outside. It sounds, I think, very, very close to classic muscle car now. So big thanks to MXA Motorsports for installing the Corsa headers to get me at that stage. Now, back to what I was talking about. I got it back from them, and there was this like rattling. There was this rattling going on, and I could not figure out what it was for the life of me. And I remember back when I first put the catbacks on, I had a rattle going on, but it eventually stopped. So I thought no more about it. Then I got the headers put on, and I got it rattling, and it wasn't going away. No matter, like, it was not going away. So I got looking under the car, and I tightened up like some of the rings, thinking maybe it was just a little loose. No, it still, it stopped for a little bit, but then it started up again, rattle, rattle, rattle. Eventually what I found out is one of the grommet hangers was completely missing its screw or bolt, whatever you want to call it. It was missing it. The one over here on the driver's side was missing its bolt. So I kept trying to find bolts that would fit in it, and I couldn't find any bolts and washers that would fit in it. It was just like either just too big or just too small. I couldn't find one that fit just right and would just kind of bolt in there. So I'm going to introduce you to a clip that I'm going to try. Hopefully I have the clip. If I have the clip, there's going to be a clip right here, right now.
Does not make sense. It's not smaller, it's not larger, it's not anything. What size is that? It's not 5/16.
What I was doing there, I was in the Lowe's parking lot after purchasing a bolt and trying it out, and it didn't fit properly. So what did I do? Well, I took the bolt from the other side is what I did. So this one now, the one on the passenger side, doesn't have its bolt, but I put it over here on the driver's side one. So the driver's side one now has a bolt. That was originally the one for the passenger side grommet hanger. How does that solve anything, you ask? Funny enough, it solved everything. But basically what it is the grommet on the passenger side, for some reason the grommet hanger for the exhaust on the passenger side, it has like a little hook thing. It's like a little wire and hook thing. So I figured it wouldn't really move around anywhere since it has that to kind of keep it in place. So it should be quieter. If, you know, if it does make a noise, it should be at least quieter than what the hell I'm dealing with now. So I'll take the bolt from it and put it over on the driver's side one, since it doesn't have anything supporting it at all. And I tighten it down over there, and now I don't have a rattle, at least not one that I hear clear as a bell in when I'm driving it down the road and hitting the gas and all. So problem solved. It doesn't seem to make any logical sense, but if you think about it, it really isn't too terribly against logic. But I'm gonna go and finish up all this stuff with the Versa, and I'm gonna feel good that I have you all kind of caught up now with what's going on in the vlog. So basically, the summary is I'm going to first shift, hopefully make more videos for you guys on car stuff or whatever in general. Had exhaust trouble of it rattling on the Challenge when I got back from MXA. Not their fault. I got that settled by moving the bolt over, and I have tint on the Challenger. That is your catch-up to have with fries. No, that's your catch-up video for everything that's kind of been going on that I've just not really been able to make a cohesive video for. So this is going to get done, and I'm going to go about the rest of my evening. And I hope you all have a good one yourselves. And go ahead and just hit my subscribe button, turn on notifications, subscribe to my, social medias down below in the description, all that good jazz, and I will see you all in the passenger seat next ride.